asked you guys about a month ago on Twitter what, in your opinion, was the #1 Isekai. And then tell you what I believe is the #1 Isekai if it isn't mentioned, or if it is, then you guys get some brownie points for having not shit taste. But with that being said, let's go!
We're on holiday now, by the way.
Yep, and you're gonna do this with me. So this is Gigguk.
So apparently, because she's recording in our holiday room, and I can't do anything until she finishes recording, I guess I'm just gonna take a part of this.
Yeah, bitch.
But who better to have as the expert of Isekai but me, the biggest Isekai trash ever. So I'll be the one to judge whether your opinions are right or not.
Alright, first one is Konosuba. I've actually never really watched Konosuba. I've just kind of seen, you know, Aqua, because people would always be like, oh, Aqua drinks alcohol, which automatically makes me think she's best girl. But,
Do you know she's also useless?
that's...
Kinda like you. Okay.
But yeah, so I just know the joke that she's useless, and it's supposed to be like it's a satire on Isekai, which automatically kind of makes it not, like, you know, it's a good pick. It's a good pick, because I fucking love satire.
I'd say it's like the closest thing to like an Isekai sitcom.
Yeah.
It's like a strong pick for an Isekai, but it's like...
Do I think it's #1? Do you think it's #1?
I mean, I wouldn't call it #1.
No.
If I were to pick an Isekai comedy that was better, I would actually have to go with... oh my god. I literally just fucking blanked there.
Is there other Isekai comedies?
Yeah, McDonald's, the anime. The Devil Was a Part-Timer.
Oh! Yeah, okay. I can see that. Even though I never watched it.
No, but the thing about Konosuba, I fucking loved Season 1. Season 1 was fucking amazing. And then Season 2 was kind of like... It was okay. It didn't do anything like that new. It was kind of more of the same, which I was okay with, but I was less, like, it felt less fresh than Season 1 did, and it kind of like... I felt like I got a bit bored in some of the parts of Season 2. So that's why I think Konosuba it's okay.
It's a good pick, but is it the best? No. I mean, I'll say for the people who said Konosuba, your taste isn't completely shit, but get better. Shield Hero. Do I think... Okay, I have actually watched and read quite a bit of Shield Hero, and honestly, I enjoy it. I enjoy Shield Hero a lot. I kind of like the aspect of I enjoy the aspect of, like, our hero being perceived as an anti-hero, but just kind of being, like,
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I like that he seems like an antagonist. And to be fair, he kind of is an asshole. He's
a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he's kind of.
If you actually think about it, like,
he's like a piece of shit.
Like I was behind Shield Hero for like the beginning, and then as it went on, like I found like more and more things that kind of like annoyed me a bit. Like,
yeah.
he walks the line of being an asshole to being like the edgy anti-hero.
Yeah, okay, I can.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And more often than not, you kind of like, okay, that was a bit more asshole-ish than anti-hero-ish.
He's the biggest asshole Isekai protagonist.
Yeah,
For sure.
and like apparently he's even more of an asshole in the light novel. Like, okay, like you know that scene where he picks Raftalia to be his slave, which is the word we're using because
that's the weird thing.
But you know, like in the light novel, I've heard that he picked Raftalia because Raftalia reminded him of mine. And so he had some really sadistic thoughts about why he picked Raftalia.
Jesus.
Which when I heard that, I was like,
she's already had a bad hand.
I can't stand behind this guy. I don't know. This is not protagonist stuff. And then like the second thing that's kind of annoying me, which is especially in the anime, because I haven't read this far ahead in the light novel or anything, but it's how he's perceived to be the bad guy in like the public eye.
That's what I liked initially, yeah.
Yeah, but like the more like as the series goes on, it seems like it's
he
just
try to fix it.
he doesn't try to fix it. He's like, hey, you're a fucking asshole, and he's like, Yeah, you're right. I am an asshole. Why does everyone hate me? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
But it seems like he's the bad guy because everyone apart from his party members are fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's so true.
You know, it's just
so
like
true.
he's just like mine's just like he raped me, he killed these people. Oh, he's got mind control, and everyone's like, you're right, Mine. You're completely
Mine,
right.
oh my god, I can't believe you're so smart. You're so smart. I'm not even gonna question anything.
At no point, despite how shady Mine acts, do people go,
Shit, everything she said.
I don't know about this person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, like, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, mine could literally just say, oh shit, the world's about to explode, and everyone would be like, oh fuck, Mine. God, you're a genius. Oh, we've talked about this one a lot. Let's
I don't know, man.
move on.
I can talk about Shield
Oh,
Hero
yeah.
all fucking day.
We could both talk
Okay,
about it. But,
well.
so I think that goes without saying that people who said
It's isekai trash, but it's fun isekai
people
trash.
who say it's fine isekai trash, but is it
I mean,
number one?
I still enjoy it. I just have
You enjoy
problems.
it, but is it like it's just you're a little unintelligent. But I'll give it a pass.
You literally said you liked it like
I
5
like
minutes
it,
ago.
but as trash. I never was gonna say it was number one. People who say it's number one are trash. Digimon.
I mean, yeah.
Is that an I guess it is.
It's an. I mean, anything's an isekai if you think about it.
that's not Earth.
The Matrix is an isekai. Fate is an isekai. I figured that one out.
I haven't watched Digimon in years, man. I think the last time I watched Digimon, I was 5.
What do you remember about it?
I just remember they have like digital monsters, and I think they fight each other.
Wow.
Pokemon?
How do you have a career talking about anime? What the fuck?
Is Digimon Pokemon?
No, get the fuck out of it. Get the fuck.
Okay, then what? What do you remember about Digimon?
I mean, like, my favorite part of Digimon actually was when it was, like, not isekai. Like, do you remember the arcs when they were, like, I don't remember much about Digimon either, but do you remember the arcs when they were in the digital world and then they came back into the real world?
Why would I remember that?
What? Have you watched Digimon?
I did.
Are you fucking lying to your audience right now?
It's been years! I don't remember shit!
I mean, I still remember. Do you want me to just talk about Digimon? The best parts of Digimon was when it was like an anti-isekai and they came back to the real world. That was the best arc of Digimon.
So many.
Like, I don't actually remember much about the arcs when they're in the digital world, which shows you how much of an impression it left me as a kid. But that arc when all the Digimon came into the real world and they started fucking shit up in Tokyo,
Whoa.
man, that was the
good
shit,
shit.
man. That was the
That's
shit.
the good shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Did Digimon fight each other or what?
yeah, Digimon fight each
So
other.
is it like Pokemon? Digimon! I will say Digimon for nostalgia reasons isn't a bad pick, but I mean, it's pretty unmemorable for me, so.
I mean, like I said, the best parts of it weren't the isekai parts.
Yeah.
It was when they came back from the isekai.
So, like, reverse isekai.
Yeah, for the reverse
Okay,
isekai.
so is it just, yeah. So, no, it's not the number one. But, if you said it for nostalgia reasons, you know, I ain't a bad shout.
I can understand that.
Yeah, that's a good sekai. Because it's isekai.
Don't.
Is Bleach an isekai?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. I don't remember much about Bleach.
I think I troll tweeted that Bleach was an isekai because technically the Soul Society arc, they go to another world. But is it a traditional isekai?
No. Shut up. The time I got reincarnated as a slime. No?
Yeah.
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 I just always called it the slime anime.
That's a less stupid name.
I watched a few episodes with you, and it's kind of just like about a slime that obviously starts making like a group and like tries to like rule the country and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that that's obviously a really interesting, because there's so many isekai I feel where it's just like, ooh, woo, how do we be different? Oh, let's make them a vending machine. Oh, let's fucking make them a prostitute, which is always a good show. Because, like, you know, you don't always want the same, like, ooh, goo, go to another world and I'm so overpowered and I have this harem of girls and I am the best character, like Kirito, who actually sucks and should never been made. But then I feel like with the slime anime, obviously, because it is different, it also follows a new, like, kind of trait that, like, it's not just about, like, trying to save the world from the Demon King, but it's also just trying to make a country better as a slime, like the weakest monster in every RPG. So I think that's really interesting. I think that was a pretty good show. What about you?
I mean, it was pretty wholesome. The manga is better than the anime. Like, I feel the anime adapted the manga at way too fast a pace. The slime anime just lost a lot of steam. Everyone was like really hyped about it, me included, because I watched a few episodes and I've read all of the manga in like one day. And then as I watched the anime, it just didn't have the same impact as the slime did. As the manga did, I'm sorry, not the slime. It's funny because with the slime anime, the least important aspect of it is the fact that he's a slime. It's really your run-of-the-mill isekai done really well, as opposed to something really original about it. It's Civilization, the anime, because he just builds a country. That's basically what it's about. And yeah, it's just really wholesome. It's about a slime making friends with people, and people like him enough to elect him as the fucking president of the monster country, of the slime country.
Woo! Yeah. President of slime. But
I mean, I'd say it's a good isekai. I'd say
yeah, it's definitely an isekai where I think
the manga is definitely better than the anime.
Yeah.
The anime just lost a lot of steam.
Yeah.
It was the anime was like, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. I think, like, for the people who said it, like, that's actually a really good recommendation. I think you guys should definitely read the manga. I think that taste is, you're good in my book, by my guys. But number one, no. No game, no life.
Who the fuck said that?
I know. A lot of people, unfortunately, have said that.
Do people still like it that much? Have people not forgotten that? I don't know. It was enjoyable, but
it was enjoyable.
Holy shit, was it forgettable?
Oh my god, yes. I don't understand how people constantly bring up No Game No Life is one of my favorite animes. It's like, boy. That's like, I feel like, I don't know. One thing I'm not gonna say No Game No Life wasn't an interesting anime. Like, it definitely had some aspects of it that made it, enjoyable.
It's like junk food isekai.
Yeah, it is. It's just like seeing the characters kind of come together and be smart and, kind of like the kakegurui of isekai, like always know, what's happening. But however, I fucking hate the main characters so goddamn much.
Do you actually?
I do.
It was the best part of the show.
That's the unfortunate bit, isn't it? Isn't it? They were just like, oh my god, I hated it.
I mean, what made me uncomfortable was his relationship with his little sister.
Yes.
Not related by blood, obviously. When are they ever related by blood?
Oremo.
Shut the fuck.
But no, I just really hate it. I guess it's just like, oh my god.
And don't get me started on No Game No Life 0. You didn't watch it.
No.
It was like take the only enjoyable aspects of No Game No Life, the games and the mind games, and let's remove that. And let's just do a run-of-the-mill fucking isekai story. It's not even an isekai story because no one gets transported. It's just your bog standard fantasy story with Mecha Shiro. No Game No Life was enjoyable. I would enjoy a season 2, but it's junk food where I'm just like, I'm fine with there not being a season 2.
Yeah, me too.
Because you could replace it with a lot of other anime, like Kakegurui, and find the same kind of enjoyment.
Like, I will say I did enjoy, when I first started watching No Game No Life, the ride of it. Just seeing, like, the mind games and everything. But obviously, the ending was so stupidly abrupt. We're never gonna get a season 2. And I really don't think we ever are ever gonna get a season 2 of No Game. No, not even though it's still popular.
We'll probably get one, 5 years down the line.
Oh, I guess maybe, yeah. But ugh, it's so forgettable. So number 1, get the fuck out of here and get better taste, please. Re:Zero.
Here's a controversial one.
Yeah.
Well, controversial as in you're probably gonna shit on it, right?
I like Re:Zero.
Whoa! Sydsnap liking a popular anime?
But what I love is
What the-
Amelia!
What do you think of Rem?
Oh my god, I really don't like Rem. I really don't like Rem.
What do you like about Amelia?
I just like, she's a good leader.
What did she do? What did she do?
Oh, that's true. She didn't do much.
What did you like about it?
I just like honestly love that initially it seemed like it kind of did the Madoka Magica thing where it seems all bright like a run-of-the-mill isekai and then shit fucking hits the fan. And then he just keeps on dying these horrible deaths trying to save Amelia! Save everybody! Trying to do that whole Steins
Gate.
Just spoilers though.
It's in episode 1.
That's true.
So
You
I'm
got me
pretty
there.
sure.
If you guys haven't watched it, fuck you. Watch Steins Gate. It's kind of just like doing the whole Steins Gate thing where he's trying to save everybody, but it ain't going well. So every time he dies, you know, it's just usually pretty brutal and awful, as death usually is.
Are you hyped for season 2?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I'm looking forward to Re:Zero season 2. I like just the darkness of it. I like the Ara girl, and that's the best girl in my opinion. She appeared more.
The very first one. I can't even remember her name.
Oh, nobody remembers her name, but she's best girl. Amelia, you know.
Amelia's not even top. Fucking Betty, man.
Oh, okay. Well.
Betty's my girl.
Ara.
But like I would say like the one big criticism I have about Re:Zero, and I'll ask you this question.
What?
What was the point of Re:Zero? Yeah, I mean that was my issue with Re:Zero. The fact that you watched it was a really fun ride, and then it.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much. And then it ended, and then you're like, okay, what was the series trying to say? What was the point? What was Subaru's goal anyway?
I guess just to save everybody, wasn't it?
No,
I mean, what did he like about the world? Like, what I couldn't understand is like, okay, you want to save all these people, cool, but for some of these people, he just met for like a second.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm honest, like everybody I loved was still alive, but that one person, like, what am I just supposed to save everybody in the fucking world? Like, yeah, it's like, okay, I think you could live losing this one thing.
Which is what stops me from thinking Re:Zero would be greater, because like I said, you watch the show and it's like it's a really fun ride. Like I say fun ride, it's really the opposite of a fun ride.
It kind of.
But it is a ride.
It's a ride.
Yeah.
It's a good.
But then it ends and you're just like, what was the point of everything?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There really isn't a point.
Like it just like the whole point of the show is like things happen to Subaru and Subaru tries to stop things from happening, but there's nothing like he doesn't take the first step to actually do anything. It's always reactive to something happening.
Yeah.
So it just like it feels like a bit empty.
It's literally just him suffering, isn't it?
Yeah. It's literally like here's a character.
Like
we're not going to have him do anything, but here's him suffering. So I'm looking forward to season 2 to see if they address or give it much more of a meaning. But in terms of season 1, not a lot actually happened in terms of like plot progression apart from him suffering.
Yeah, like dude, I really do like Re:Zero, but do I think? I mean,
like
really...
what is like if you were to tell me what is the plot of Re:Zero? And he's just like, oh, it's just one dude suffering.
Fucking suffering.
Suffering what? What's he suffering for? Because I love Amelia!
Alright, so but number 1, definitely not, even though
it's a fun pick.
It's a fun pick, but...
I wouldn't put it at number 1.
No.
Can I pick one?
Yeah.
Can I pick one? I want to pick the next one.
Okay, you pick the next one.
Inuyasha.
Now
we're getting into premium Isekai!
Oh,
None of this modern shit!
Dude,
this is like the OG Isekai!
You know what? Always like I had such a crush on Inuyasha when I.
Of course you did. He's a tsundere boy.
Yeah. Oh my
How
God.
could you not fall in love with him?
The only thing that really worries me is like it's like a fox. Like I want to fuck a fox, guys.
He's not a fox.
What is he?
It's a dog, isn't he?
No, he's a fox.
No, he's.
He's a.
I swear to God,
No, he's a.
He's
fox.
like a wolf.
Don't question.
He's way more like
he's literally
the dog.
he's a fox demon. He's a fox demon. Or is that Naruto?
That's Naruto! Ah! I'm gonna fucking Google this right now.
Really answering the important questions here.
It's a dog.
Oh my god.
Like Inuyasha.
Ah!
And that's a childhood ruined. That is a childhood
How did I
ruined.
not see it, Cody?
So continue talking about Inuyasha and how you crushed. You had a crush on a dog.
I mean, he's not
Okay.
the first dog I've had a crush on. If I'm
Wow.
honest.
Wow.
My
Wow.
first crush ever was Max from the Goofy movie.
You obviously have a fetish that we are just discovering right now.
Let's never bring this up again. Either way, Inuyasha, like, I liked Inuyasha, obviously. Like, I was preteen trash, loved it. Not like, I fucking loved Inuyasha like a brother. And
She loved it.
And I think it was a really good story. However, it is way too long. It is way too long.
Did you ever finish it?
No. I tried.
Yeah.
I tried several times to finish it, but I literally just... When things like, because when the long mangas never really tend to go over too well because you gotta repeat a lot of shit. And it's like, what's the point of making it like several hundred chapters if it's not necessary?
I mean, Inuyasha just has the nostalgia factor for me and for
Yeah.
a lot of people, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It was certainly one of the first anime I watched as a kid. And even then, when I had patience as a kid, I was like, this is getting dragged on for a very long time.
Yeah.
When are they ever gonna catch up to Sesshomaru? Was that his name? Sesshomaru?
I think,
Yeah.
close to that.
Yeah, and I like Kagame and her and Inuyasha ever gonna get together.
I mean, they had babies, didn't they?
Did they?
I think it...
Not in the main series. Because the main series, like, it just like cut off because they ran out of manga. And then...
No, in the manga.
Oh, you read the manga?
No, I know when it ended, everybody was talking about it.
Yeah, I don't even know what happens when it ended. So yeah, it's like, it dragged on for way too long.
Yeah. So, it's only just because it dragged on too long. It's kind of like, just... No, it's not number one, but... Nostalgia boner for you. You got it, Bubs.
She has a fucking boner.
I have a boner right now.
She has a dog boner. God, what am I getting myself into? A devil is a part-timer.
I like that. I just thought the anime cut off really abruptly. It was a good series though.
I really liked it.
I really liked A Devil as a Part-Timer. My only qualms with it were that the anime just cut off. Just like.
Did you watch the dub?
Yeah.
Dub was like.
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I watched it when
It was like it was the dub that really sold me on it. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. They had a really good fucking dub, and like I was saying earlier, like I prefer Devil as a Part-Timer to Konosuba when it comes to like anime comedy. I feel like they both have a really likable cast.
Yeah.
That what sold me on it was the cast chemistry. Konosuba had like really good cast chemistry, and even though like some people are going to give me shit for like comparing the two because one's a fantasy isekai and one is like a reverse isekai, I feel like they have a lot in common in their like core appeal, which is, the comedy behind the cast chemistry and being in a lot of these wacky situations. And if the cast wasn't as strong, I definitely wouldn't have liked Devil as a Part-Timer as much as I
No,
did.
definitely. That's like one of the number one things that entirely made it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just cut off really abruptly. I know it's like a light novel series, but I obviously only really watched the anime.
Right.
So that was just
this is one anime that definitely needs a season 2.
Yeah, definitely. Like
Yeah.
they cut it off like really abruptly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So per number one, no.
I mean, I think it's a strong pick.
Oh yeah, it's a strong pick.
I mean, there's like not one that I could say that is like an obvious number one isekai because they're all the fucking same.
Yeah.
Let's be real for a second. A lot of modern isekai are the fucking same.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna name off some popular ones, which I know people are gonna complain that we haven't mentioned.
Okay, go for it.
Overlord. You haven't seen?
I haven't watched that.
Okay, that's not.
Met the creator though.
Yeah. That's not number one because season 3 was trash. Let's be honest. It was good. Definitely lost steam as it went along. What's the other? Log Horizon.
I didn't watch that.
You didn't watch that?
No.
I really enjoyed season 1. Season 2 dragged on a bit. It was That's my opinion. It's a really good isekai for the writing, like purely because the animation was pretty standard. I really loved the ideas that they explored in Log Horizon Season 1, which was just like, it was just Shiro breaking the game, basically. But Season 2, I haven't even finished Season 2 yet. I heard it gets better, but I couldn't, I watched 12 episodes and it just didn't stick out to me.
Now, before we move on to the last answer, I would like to mention that at least a good 95% of the anime mentioned in this series that are isekai can actually be found in its original light novel and manga form on Bookwalker, and the links can be found in the description. Please use coupon code Sydsnap for 600 yen off your first purchase after making an account. My favorite isekai that I think is number one initially was going to be Restaurant in Another World, because I love food implemented in anything, and especially it did a really good job in that one, which can also, the series can also be found on Bookwalker, boys. But after talking to Gart, he showed me another one that was also mentioned a few times in this. Here and There, Now and Then.
Try again.
Here and There.
Try again.
A little bit there.
Now and then, here and there.
Okay.
But it's now and then, here and there.
I've only watched a few episodes so far, and it's
very different from every other isekai, because it's not even traditionally it's not your traditional isekai. It's very, very dark, and not like Re:Zero dark.
Oh no,
you know
it's
what
like
I mean?
Berserk dark,
where it's from the get go. It's
Yeah.
A lot of things happen to children
That
and
are-
animals that.
You should not watch this if you don't want to watch stuff with children and animals being.
Yeah.
It's not a good time.
Yeah,
If I,
and it has like one of the most hateable villains in anime.
Oh yeah.
Which is the king.
Yeah.
He's like there's villains that are well written and complex and everything like that.
And there's just ones that infuriate.
And then there's ones that you just hate. And this is one of them where he's like one of the most detestable human beings I can think of in the medium.
One thing I can say that I really appreciate about this anime is that it was initially made in 1999, before Isekai really made its big boom that it does it have right now. But it's written so well. It's a very different. It's still a classic. That really kind of.
It's funny because this came out before the isekai boom.
Yeah.
And I would say if it had come out now, it kind of is more like a subversion of what isekai has become, because you have a protagonist which is he thinks he's this OP shonen protagonist kind of thing, like what isekai protagonists have become.
Yeah.
And then a lot of shit happens to him, and it's a world because with isekai nowadays, a lot of protagonists get transported to another world, and they kind of just want to stay there now. There's no reason to want to go back.
Exactly, they never want to leave the world. However,
but this world that he gets transported to is a fucking horrible world.
They're trying to. The world has no water, which is a huge thing because obviously humanity needs water to live. So it's
a dystopia.
It's a dystopia
ruled by a fucking one of the most horrible human beings in existence.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very dark, and it's when I say dark, there's two meanings. There could be edgy dark, and more something that worms its way into your soul and really disturbs you.
This is definitely one of them.
This is definitely one of them. And that's it's definitely more on the latter end, where it's not shock value. It's really disturbing to the core.
Yeah, it really finds things that you initially you would be maybe used to seeing on the news, just dark things, but then finding ways to that you care, and it fucking traumatizes you in a way. But
so that's probably my favorite isekai.
Mine too.
Yeah, you've from what I've showed you. Can I mention Isekai Quartet quickly?
Obviously.
Okay, I want to mention Isekai Quartet because you haven't watched the other isekai. You haven't watched all of them, so you wouldn't appreciate it. I'm actually enjoying Isekai Quartet more than some of the original shows. It's like, I did not expect to enjoy Isekai Quartet as much as I'm doing. It's like, I'm enjoying Isekai Quartet more than I'm enjoying Konosuba Season 2, more than I enjoyed Overlord Season 3. You know, it's fun, because it's like, I compare it to Konosuba, because the reason Konosuba Season 2 felt a bit flat for me was because it just felt a bit samey. But what I enjoyed about Isekai Quartet is that you get the same chemistry, but this time it's with a much bigger cast, and just seeing the most simplest things, like just seeing Subaru and Kazuma interacting with each other, and just
It's a really good character chemistry.
Yeah, and just basically like bantering about the harems or lack thereof that every protagonist has. It's like it's really fun. It's really fucking fun. That's like,
I kind of want to watch it now.
It's really fucking fun, and that's like, I didn't expect it to hold it so highly in terms of my isekai ranking, but like that's near the top for me. I fucking love it. 10 minutes an episode is not enough. It's way too short. I could watch it all day, and it needs a second season with Shield Hero and Slime and all the other isekai that Katakawa have acquired, because Katakawa have all of them, all the big ones, I think.
All the money.
Which is why they're all available
On
on
Bookwalker!
I've got a question for you before we round it off. What's your favorite isekai light novel? Because I'm only an anime-only watcher.
Hey, J.K. Haru, sex worker in other world, suckers!
Seriously?
It's a good one. It was a real
The prostitute one. You should.
I made a video on it. It's now it's in my description.
Yeah.
So go check it out. There are definitely light novels that I've read where I think are better actually in manga form, so I'm not going to count those though.
Okay.
But they also can be found.
Do you want to shout out some titles?
I really like the series, like for example, Tondemo Skiru de. It's a long one, but I'll put a picture here. It's like just about like a guy who gets transported to another world. It's like a cooking manga again. So it does better in manga form, so I can fucking see it. So
basically, you don't even like the isekai. You just like the cooking.
Honestly, there's not many isekai that I like purely because it's isekai. It's just really like.
I mean, it's just a fad at the end of the day.
It's kind of repetitive. All right, guys, that has been my Isekai number 10 video. Whoa! If you would like to ever participate in the future, then obviously I ask it mostly on Twitter, as I ask a lot of things like for Q&As and stuff like that. Blah blah. So go follow me on Twitter and all my other social medias.
All right, I'll leave.
Okay.
Bye, guys. It was nice to drop in for a random video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of my video. I love making the content I do, but because it's so odd, it often gets demonetized. So if you are thinking about supporting this channel, then please check out this link here, or the link in my description. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching this far.